Requesting a rate change when accessorials or load modifications occur is important to all carriers. To ensure proper payment on a load, rate change requests must be made in a timely manner. The exact time frame required will be determined by the shipper. To request a rate change, search for the load in the Load Status screen under Load Status, Execution Status. In the drop-down menu on the right, select Request Rate Change and click Go. In the pop-up, any load charges already added and in pending will be listed with their status on the right. Once confirmed, the edit or remove action will be listed. You can use these options to make changes to existing charges. To add a new charge, click on the Add Charge link in the upper right corner. On the next screen, the list of approved charge types will be displayed with any comment details listed. First, you will need to choose the charge type that best fits your need. For example, let's assume that detention occurred on a load. Select Truck Detention. Next, select the stop where the detention occurred. If you had selected an accessorial that is not stop specific, such as auto-route miles, then select All. Click the Select button. The next screen allows for the charges to be entered. Please note, depending on the accessorial selected and the shipper's setup, not all fields will be available to be modified. Enter a quantity or rate as necessary. Enter other comments required and then click Continue. Confirm that your new charge is now listed. It will be displayed in blue text to make it easier to identify. Once confirmed, be sure to click Save to complete the rate change request process. At this point, the request is available to the shipper for further action. If you wish to be notified if the rate change request has been approved or denied, be sure to set up your advisors, checking the appropriate events under the Load Events section. For more information on Lean Advisors, see the Advisor section of the Carrier Setup training. In the following video, we will discuss several methods for obtaining payment status information within the Lean Logistics TMS. Given the sensitive nature of financial information, visibility to the information is controlled within the job profile. For more information regarding job profile setup, see the Job Profile section of the Carrier Setup training video. To check the payment status of a load, the best place to begin is with the load report. Follow the menu path to Load Status, Execution Status. Search for the load and click the Lean ID link to open the load report. From the load report, you can review the rate, see the rate history, confirm that the load is in WebSettle, and review specific WebSettle information. Depending on the shipper you are working with, you may even see remittance information such as check number and date. For a more comprehensive search of payment status, go to Utilities, Settlement. Here you can search for loads with a particular payment status. Many users will use this page to review loads and ensure that payment will be received as expected. Several search parameters are available and can be grouped to narrow the results. Let me briefly explain the statuses. Unmatched. Unmatched loads require a separate invoice before evaluation can begin. Matched. A load that is matched is not yet evaluated by the shipper. It has not been batched or approved for payment. Discrepancies. This means the load was flagged for review by the shipper and is being evaluated to determine if the current charges are valid and within carrier-shipper contract parameters. Transmitted to AP. This means that the load has been evaluated in Lean, the amount shown is the amount to be paid, and it has been batched and transmitted from the Lean system to the shipper accounts payable system, and has been or is in the process of having a check processed. It is often helpful for accounting purposes to capture remittance information into a reportable format. Carriers have the ability to run a remittance report by shipper for a given date range or for specific reference numbers. Once your criteria are selected, you can output the report to one of 5 formats, including PDF and Excel. This report will include basic load information as well as various reference numbers, including trailer number and pro number. You will also see charge detail information including payment reference number, AP pay date, and shipper batch number.